And you can swap nights where one cooks and the other cleans, or everybody brings a dish that you can all enjoy. And may I recommend my book as a way of creating a theme around that. You can have a potluck party where you're bringing dishes from Eat Like You Give a Fork, and you're thriving together, instead of the junk food that maybe we would default to. You can get inspired with some new dishes. So I always say that when you can bring people together, just the benefits are so infinite. And then you learn from each other. You indulge in conversations together and laughter and all of those memories that we grew up with around the table that we cherish. You can do that. And maybe it's not once a week, but maybe once a month. I think we could all do once a month. And certainly breaking bread with our family on a regular basis, and maybe even inviting your neighbors over. So see if you can practice that and maybe even start a little club around it. The next one is give it back to the earth. If you've got a garden, I think that is a wonderful practice. Even if you've got just a few strawberry pots on your patio, collect that organic goodness and complete the life cycle. Composting is one of the best ways to feed your garden, your flowers, your herbs. And a lot of local waste management companies give primers on how to do that, but they're also starting to encourage that with compost bins. So if you can get a compost bin from your local waste management company, do it. And if you can't, there's ways to find sustainable compost bins that don't stink. To me, that was always the most important thing. And you can find those on Amazon and at your local store. So give it back to the earth, collect that organic goodness, and save those coffee grounds, because that's going to help contribute incredible minerals and nutrients to your compost. I know that you can pick up at many local coffee house chains. I'm not going to name them individually, but you can pick up ground coffee if you don't drink it or have it at home, and add that to your compost. See what that can do when you give it back to the earth. And then the last one is pay it forward. I always feel like supporting companies that use sustainable ingredients and processes, packaging that goes the extra mile, that can be compostable or reusable or biodegradable, and companies that have practices that pay it forward means a lot. You vote with your dollar every single day, how you shop, who you support. So by looking for these practices actively on their packaging, looking on their websites, their social media, their year-end fiscal reports, will give you a good idea of the companies that really practice what they preach instead of greenwashing. And even if these products and services cost a little bit more, you can look at it as really an investment into the future. You're voting with your green every single day. And we really don't give this planet to our children. We borrow it from our ancestors. They invested in it. They supported it. They nurtured it. And it's not just our duty, but our absolute responsibility to do the same for the next generations to come. So every decision that we make, from how we eat to what we buy, how we waste to who we decide to support, makes a huge impact. So when you hear about news in the world that boils your blood, that gets you steamed up, and we don't have a lot of say in that, maybe we do, maybe we can vote every 4 years or every 2 years, or we can implement practices that help to make our voices known. The truth is, you can make a difference every single day at every single meal. So I hope these tips were helpful of how to waste not and save green. If you have any questions, shoot them my way. You can contact me through our Eat Cleaner website at eatcleaner.com. You can also post a comment and rate this podcast. Your review means a lot to me, and it helps to pay it forward by sharing this with your friends and followers. And you can do that through the podcast here or on our blog at eatcleaner.com. Make it a great day, and just remember, you vote every day with how you eat. Hey, thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. I know you have a lot of choices out there of what to listen to, what to watch, so it means a lot to me that you're here with me. And hey, if you love this content, would you hit the subscribe button? I want you around. I don't want you to just show up for one episode and leave. I want you here, part of the conversation, a seat at this table. And while you're at it, would you share this with your friends and family? And if you take a screenshot and share it on your social media with a hashtag RFYBL for Recipes for Your Best Life, I'll make sure to personally give you a shout out, and you may just be featured right here on the show. So until next time, here's to living deliciously and being the chef of your best life.